great people of Ghana, is on my jungle pleasure bringing you political news in our channel Ghanatube. High Court has quashed Boahene's application for disclosure of national security operational account. According to Boahene, as the case has actually been bringing mountains and mountains of evidence, the Upper High Court has dismissed an application by Boahene and 3 others seeking the full disclosure of national security operational accounts from 1992 to 1990 till date, and knowing fully well that the government, the Attorney General of the Federation and other people actually brought out this evidence of the statement of accounts since 1992 to this time of everything that's actually been going on, making sure that the evidences are actually coming out one by one. And Boahene has actually really submitted to the High Court that he needs the application and he's seeking full disclosure of what is inside this statement, the National Security Operational Account from 1992. This is actually decades ago. Lawyer Boahene, led by Samuel Atta-Aje, on Thursday, June 26, 2025, indicated to the court that they had filed a motion for further disclosure on June 23rd and prayed to the court to move same since they had already served the Attorney General's office. In the motion filed by the defense lawyer, they are requesting the details of the National Security Coordinator's operational accounts from 1992 to date, which entails the tenures of 5 presidents, and it has actually really been denied of them. The court has dismissed it, not only dismissing it, they smashed it and said they are not going to really heed to these things that Boahene and other of their witnesses are actually saying. Some people have actually come out to really ask Boahene what is actually giving him the mind, like the power to enable him to really seek of these things, which they know that Attorney General actually brought out these things for his own evidence and anything that will bring out all the results in this case. The account consists of government of President Rawlings from 1992 to 2001, President Kufuor from 2001 to 2009, Atta Mills from 2009 to 2012, Mahama from 2012 to 2017, Akufo-Addo from 2017 to 2020, and presently Mahama till date. And Samuel Atta, the lawyer, argued that the Attorney General had disclosed matter that border on national security to advance their case and had left out some details, hence their motion. And this is actually why they've come out to plead for the court to actually release them of these accounts since 1992 to date. And people are not really seeing it their way. They're actually taking it that they want to manipulate some things, or they want to really check if all their discrepancies were actually being carried out. Relating to a very fortunate dismissal and dimension of what the AG found, which is the National Security Coordinator Special Operations Account, the AG is comfortably viewing national security matters to advance the prosecution of the case. And from all we've actually been saying, I think there is no really big headway for Boahene, his lawyer, and everyone there, because what we have, the account is actually swallowing them already. By reason of the authorities giving already known as disclosure of the behead of this persecution must be necessity, including all that is explanatory to the excused and accused person. And it is actually not for the pleasure of the Attorney General to decide which of the disclosure are palatable for him and which are not. Just as we know, this is a case that has been going on, and everyone is doing everything mainly possible to make sure that these things come to play. Yes, that the all the discrepancies actually brings itself out, and that is what exactly our Attorney General is doing, going out of his way to actually gather information to know what is actually going on. And according to the reasons of the authorities, already known that this actually is what the AG has decided to bring online. But for Boahene's case, and the practice director spells it out, and the operative word is shall, which means mandatory, actually noted. And this is actually the fear of what they are saying. They're actually saying that they don't know where the Attorney General is actually really rooting to bring all these evidences from. But from what it takes, he is doing everything possible to really to get to the root of this information. And this is really what has been giving these people mind to come out to tell us, yes, that they have every right and evidence to really go forth in this case. And the Deputy Attorney General, Dr. Justin Sarisa, leading the prosecution, opposed the motion, citing irrelevance of the case against the National Signals Bureau Director. Okay, so you see that they have actually really, the Deputy Attorney General is really on Edu Boahene's side, making sure that he will do everything possible to really vindicate him. He also argued, as we see, he argued that the case against Kwabena Edu Boahene, Angela Jerry Boateng, Mildred Donko, and the company, like brother on the allegations that they have moved funds from the particular amount or government account into a private account, which they had incorporated within the particular period. Justice also further stated that July 18th for the commencement of this trial is really at hand, and reacting to the court's decision, however, Samuel Atta prayed for a brief adjournment in order to defense access the ruling. Ordinarily, an order emanating from the court should have 1 week automatic suspension. It is important that we have the full complement of your decisions to enable us to inform ourselves, others, as to whatever or not we will lodge an appeal or still fight a stay of proceedings, he actually explained. But the Deputy Attorney General opposed the prayer and plead for an expedient trial, and openly disgruntled Atta retorted that the AG was hiding documents and vehemently opposed the prayer for speedy trial. Attorney General, on the other hand, is hiding documents. You say you want to go on trial. I won't accept any ambulance trial he actually charged. He added that the defense will appeal and the discussion by the court, Kwabena Boahene, Angela, Mildred, and Advantage Solution Limited are facing 11 counts of conspiracy to commit crime, stealing, using public office for profiting, money laundering, and also causing financial loss for the state. And all they have not actually pleaded guilty. The case is actually still going on. And just as we know, the High Court has really denied Edu Boahene's application for disclosure of the National Security Operational Account. Please do well to like, comment, put on your notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my people.